Life and death, two sides of the same coin. Scientists are now exploring a groundbreaking concept, a third state that exists between being alive and being dead. For centuries, death has been considered the ultimate end, irreversible, absolute. But this new research challenges everything we thought we knew. Imagine a world where death isn't the end, but a transition, a world where cells from deceased organisms can be repurposed, given new life and new functions. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality scientists are uncovering right now. This third state has the potential to revolutionize medicine as we know it. So what exactly is this third state? It's a state where cells from an organism continue to function even after the organism itself has died. These cells aren't just clinging to life, they're adapting, evolving, and taking on entirely new roles. This discovery stems from the emerging field of synthetic biology. Scientists have successfully created biological robots using cells from both living and deceased organisms. Imagine tiny robots built from your own cells, repairing damaged tissues, fighting off diseases, and even regenerating organs. This isn't a far-off dream, it's the future that the third state is leading us towards. The potential of this third state is staggering. By harnessing the power of these repurposed cells, we could unlock treatments for diseases that are currently considered incurable. We could regrow damaged organs, reverse the effects of aging, and even push the boundaries of human lifespan. This discovery sparks a cascade of possibilities, urging us to reconsider the very foundations of our ethical and philosophical beliefs. The third state is more than just a scientific breakthrough, it's a paradigm shift, and as we continue to explore this new frontier, we can only imagine the wonders that await us. The lines between life and death have always seemed clear. A heartbeat, a breath, these were the markers of life, their absence the confirmation of death. But now scientists are venturing into a realm where these boundaries blur, where life takes on an uncanny persistence even after death. This is the realm of the third state. Imagine a world where death isn't an absolute end, but a transition point, a gateway to a new state of being. Cells, the fundamental building blocks of life, are proving to be far more resilient and adaptable than we ever imagined. They can exist and even thrive in conditions we once thought impossible, even after the organism they came from has ceased to be. The discovery of the third state has profound implications for medicine, biotechnology, and our understanding of life itself. Emerging from the depths of the third state are beings that sound like they've sprung straight from the pages of science fiction, biological robots or biobots. These microscopic marvels are created by repurposing cells from living or deceased organisms, imbuing them with new functions and abilities. One type of these biobots, dubbed anthrobots, are crafted from human cells, opening up a world of possibilities for regenerative medicine. Tiny, self-propelled machines crafted from your own cells could one day navigate your body, repairing tissues and fighting diseases with unmatched precision. Scientists have also created xenobots, biobots constructed from the cells of frogs. These xenobots exhibit astonishing abilities, including self-replication and the capacity to perform simple tasks, all without any genetic modification. These biobots are a profound illustration of the third state, showcasing the inherent potential of cells to adapt, evolve, and perform tasks that extend far beyond their original biological programming. This groundbreaking discovery opens up a Pandora's box of questions about the nature of life and the behavior of cells. How can cells, once part of a complex organism, continue to function and even take on new roles after the organism itself has died? One prevailing hypothesis points to the intricate communication networks that exist within and between cells. These networks, facilitated by specialized channels and pumps embedded in cell membranes, allow cells to exchange information, coordinate their actions, and adapt to changing environments. The third state challenges our understanding of cellular behavior, suggesting that cells possess a remarkable degree of autonomy and adaptability. Imagine a world where healing happens seamlessly, no stitches, no surgery. Instead, microscopic robots made from your own cells are sent to repair wounds with incredible precision. In one groundbreaking experiment, anthrobots were created from human lung cells. These lung cell-derived anthrobots were then introduced to a petri dish containing damaged neuron cells. Astonishingly, the anthrobots, despite their lung cell origins, could repair the damaged neurons. This experiment highlights the incredible plasticity of cells in the third state. Cells taken from one organ, the lungs, could be repurposed to heal damage in another, the nervous system. This adaptability opens up mind-boggling possibilities for regenerative medicine. If anthrobots sound like something out of a science fiction novel, then xenobots take the strangeness to a whole new level. These biobots are created not from living cells, but from the cells of deceased frogs. Scientists at Tufts University in Massachusetts achieved this feat, creating xenobots from the cells of frog embryos. These xenobots, despite originating from dead tissue, exhibited astonishing abilities. They could move independently, they could self-organize into simple structures. They could even self-replicate. Scientists envision a future where xenobots could be used for everything from cleaning up toxic waste to delivering drugs with pinpoint accuracy within the human body. The existence of the third state, embodied by anthrobots and xenobots, forces us to confront a fundamental question. What does it truly mean to be alive? Life was characterized by growth, movement, and reproduction, while death was the cessation of these processes, the ultimate end. The third state throws a wrench into this neat dichotomy. It shows us that cells, the fundamental units of life, possess a remarkable degree of autonomy and adaptability even in the absence of a functioning organism. This discovery challenges the very foundations of biology and medicine, forcing us to reconsider long-held assumptions. The emergence of the third state marks nothing less than a medical revolution in the making. Imagine a world where organ transplantation is a relic of the past, replaced by the ability to regrow damaged tissues and organs using a patient's own cells, guided by the principles of the third state. Diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries, from heart failure to Alzheimer's, could potentially be treated at their root, not by simply managing symptoms, but by actually repairing the damage at the cellular level. Anthrobots, those tiny healers crafted from human cells, could become the medical front line, patrolling our bodies, identifying and neutralizing threats before they even manifest as diseases. The third state could hold the key to unlocking the secrets of aging itself. By understanding how cells adapt and function in this unique state, scientists might be able to develop therapies that slow down or even reverse the aging process. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's medically possible and ushering in a new era of regenerative medicine. The third state isn't just transforming medicine, it's propelling the field of synthetic biology into uncharted territory. Scientists envision not just reading the blueprints of life, but rewriting them, using the third state as a canvas to engineer entirely new biological systems with extraordinary capabilities. Xenobots, those self-replicating biobots crafted from frog cells, are a prime example of this potential. While still in their infancy, these biobots hint at a future where we can engineer biological machines from the ground up, designing them to perform specific tasks, from cleaning up pollution to manufacturing biofuels. The possibilities are as vast as our imagination, limited only by our understanding of the third state and our ability to harness its power. This is synthetic biology taken to a whole new level, not just modifying existing organisms, but creating entirely new life forms, tailored to our needs and designed to solve some of humanity's most pressing challenges. With great power comes great responsibility. The third state, for all its promise, also presents us with a profound ethical dilemma. The ability to repurpose cells from deceased organisms raises complex questions about consent and the very definition of death. The creation of biobots, particularly those capable of self-replication, raises concerns about unintended consequences. What if these biobots escape into the environment and evolve in unpredictable ways? What safeguards need to be in place to ensure that this technology is used responsibly and doesn't pose a threat to human health or the environment? The third state forces us to confront fundamental questions about life, death, and our role in the natural world. For all its wonder and potential, this phenomenon is, at its core, a fleeting occurrence. These repurposed cells, granted a temporary reprieve from oblivion, don't exist indefinitely. Anthrobots, those microscopic healers crafted from human cells, have a lifespan of around 60 days. Xenobots, their frog cell counterparts, while capable of self-replication, also face an eventual demise. This transient phenomenon presents both challenges and opportunities. The delicate balance between potential and peril is a defining characteristic of this discovery, a reminder that even as we push the boundaries of life and death, we are still bound by the fundamental laws of nature. The third state is still a fascinating mystery, with scientists intrigued by how repurposed cells can adopt new functions and seemingly defy death. The underlying mechanisms are still being unraveled. One hypothesis centers on intricate communication networks within and between cells. A vast interconnected web emerges, with cells acting as nodes, continuously exchanging signals. Specialized proteins drive these channels, enabling cells to sense and adapt to their environment. Scientists suggest these networks maintain autonomy, allowing cells to reorganize and function independently. The quest to understand the third state is a journey into cellular communication, one that could lead to unprecedented control over biological systems. This phenomenon, blurring the boundaries between life and death, presents a profound ethical dilemma. The capability to repurpose cells from deceased organisms sparks complex debates about consent and the very definition of death. Does this change our understanding of death itself? Does it necessitate a re-evaluation of our end-of-life care practices? What are the ethical implications of using cells from deceased individuals without their explicit consent? The creation of biobots adds another layer of ethical complexity. What are the potential environmental consequences of releasing these engineered life forms? How can we ensure they don't disrupt ecosystems or evolve in harmful ways? These are not questions with easy answers. The third state presents us with a profound ethical responsibility. It's a responsibility to proceed with caution and establish clear ethical guidelines. The identification of the third state marks a pivotal moment in our understanding of life itself. It shatters the binary view of life and death, revealing a grey area where cells exhibit unexpected resilience. This isn't just academic, it's a paradigm shift with the potential to revolutionize medicine. Imagine a future where organ transplantation is replaced by regenerating tissues using a patient's own cells. Diseases could be treated by repairing damage at the cellular level with microscopic robots. This isn't science fiction, it's the promise of the third state. The journey is fraught with ethical considerations and scientific challenges, but the potential rewards make this journey well worth taking. This phenomenon raises more questions than it answers. How do cells retain functionality and even take on new roles after the organism ceases to function? What mechanisms govern this remarkable cellular activity? Scientists believe the answers lie within intricate cellular communication networks. Through chemical signals and electrical impulses, these networks enable cells to adapt and interact. Unraveling their complexities is crucial to understanding this state of cellular resilience. However, the ethical implications are as profound as the science itself. Does this discovery compel us to redefine the concept of death? Society must navigate these questions carefully, balancing its transformative potential with the responsibility to innovate ethically. The discovery of the third state is a humbling reminder of how much we still don't know about the natural world, how even in death, life finds a way to surprise us, challenge our assumptions, and push the boundaries of possibility. It highlights the remarkable adaptability and resilience of life, underscoring the enduring mystery at the heart of even the simplest cell. Within these microscopic units of existence lies a hidden world of complexity, where the lines between life and death blur, and the seemingly impossible becomes reality. This breakthrough is more than just a scientific milestone. It's an invitation to explore, to question, and to expand the frontiers of our understanding. It reminds us that the most profound discoveries often challenge our preconceived notions, revealing a universe more wondrous and strange than we could have ever imagined. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of this phenomenon, we can anticipate even more astonishing revelations, insights that will continue to reshape our understanding of life, death, and the infinite possibilities that lie between.